Josh Campa, number 5'11". I just finished the 2015 year off with a state championship. Now I'm going up to B class.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm 18 years old, from Buffalo, Minnesota. Been riding and racing since I was 4 years old, and I've loved every second of it, besides when I'm in the hospital.
Tell us a little bit about the injuries.
Started out when I was on 50s, broke my tibia and fibula. Then ever since then it's been a downhill battle with broken collarbones, ankles, both my femurs, pelvic fractures, pretty much anything you can break, I've broken it, besides my back.
So Buffalo, Minnesota, what's to ride around there?
Not much. When we were young, me and my brother were racing, and my dad had in his head that all the fast kids had their own tracks. So we bought a farm with 75 acres on it, 15 minutes away from the house, and built a track out there, ride out there every day, or at least as much as I can. Every Wednesday night, we've had like 20, 30, 40 people out at our house. We didn't charge them to ride or anything, it was just fun to ride with people. And then got on 85 for the first time, and we had this one tabletop that just really popped you. It was kind of weird. And I hit it, the throttle stuck, and just smacked the ground. All I remember was rolling over and feeling my bones just kind of grinding on each other. And when they took me to the hospital, I broke my femur. Then while I was in the hospital, all up on drugs, my mom made a deal with me that I wouldn't ride for 2 years, and she stuck to the deal.
So you said your mom stuck to the 2-year deal. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, she actually stuck to the 2-year deal, and I didn't touch a bike for 2 years. But once that was up, my dad had no hesitation running out and buying me another 85. Then I ended up only doing one race on the 85, and I actually ended up winning it. So after that, my dad got me a 125, raced a couple times, nothing too crazy, couple 250s, and then once I got my 2011 KX 250F, that's when we kind of started getting serious about racing again. So I ended up winning the opener of the 2012 season, and then coming into the second round, I was feeling pretty good. And me and my dad were watching practice. This one triple kind of had a kicker right in the middle, and he said, if you're coming in the middle, guys on the side of you, don't hit it. Then first lap of the first moto, I was in the middle, guy on my left, guy on my right, and I hit it and just went over, and don't remember much, but woke up in the ambulance out of the track, and I broke my femur again.
So this is your second broken femur. Tell us a little bit about the recovery.
I had to have surgery the same day, but luckily we have a doctor on speed dial we always go to. So he put a titanium rod and 2 screws in there. And I went home the next day as soon as I could walk downstairs on crutches. Then I couldn't get out of bed for a month. And it sucks when your mom has to change out your urinal twice a day, doing physical therapy at home. And it kind of just sucked. And then 2-3 months in, I could start getting out of bed by myself, going to the bathroom by myself. Then I started walking at 5 months, and I was pretty much healed by 6-7 months.
So after the second broken femur, it's got to be kind of nerve-wracking to get back on a dirt bike.
Tons of people asked me if I was going to keep riding again, and I no doubt I was. My dad was all for it, obviously, as always. And then he said as soon as I could start my bike by myself, by kicking it, I could start riding again. So 1 month I tried, couldn't even get it down. Next month, I could at least push it down, and 3rd month of walking again, I could start my own bike, and then that was in the winter, so when spring came around, I was right back on the bike.
So tell us how the next couple seasons went after that.
The 2013 season, I did a few races, not anything special, pretty crappy results. Then just rode in my free time whenever I could. Then the 2014 season came up. We planned on doing a full season, but we had some bike problems and whatnot, and I could only do 2 laps hard without getting arm pump because I never worked out. Then nothing really came out of that. No overall wins or anything. I think I only got 2 moto wins throughout the whole season. The 2015 season was easily my best season so far. I won 15 out of 24 overalls. I won 2 championships, and I took second in 2 other championships.
What were some of the ups and downs to this 2015 season?
First race of the year, I had a DNF because I got a rock stuck in my chain. Otherwise, that was one of the only downs. Parents surprised me with a new bike 2 or 3 races in. Had a long string of crashes, just stupid crashes while I'm out leading. That was a big down for me. Otherwise, just all the confidence I got from winning races and motos and overalls really helped me out through the season.
So with 2 first place championships and 2 second place championships, where do you plan to go for the 2016 season?
For the 2016 season, being forced up to B class, I plan on doing the whole civil series at Benders Raceway. Then maybe if I get my 15 races in, I'll see where I am sitting for the state points series. Otherwise, I just kind of want to branch out, try some hair scrambles and other stuff.
So what do you plan to do over the winter for the 2016 series?
Through the winter right now, I'm just been working and riding every weekend over at Cedar Lake Arena in Wisconsin. Just trying to stay fit and come to the 2016 series strong.
So you've been through your ups and downs through the sport. Can you tell us what the hardest thing about the sport, physically and mentally, are?
I think physically is just trying to stay in shape, keep your endurance up. You got to keep working out almost every day and riding as much as you can. Otherwise, you're going to get arm pump and not be able to ride. Then mentally, it's really hard when you fall 3 motos in a row. You know you can beat everyone else, but you're not. So confidence is a big factor in motocross.
Is there anyone you'd like to thank that helped get you through the 2015 race season?
I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me through the whole season. PDR Performance for helping with tons of suspension stuff. The Lobergs for those last second parts to get me up to the line. And Chemist Films for bringing me here.
17:30, I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Sent your pretty ass soon as you came in the door. I just wanna chill.